Hey guys! Today's video is gonna be a bit something different. We're gonna be doing a classic Q&A, which means you're gonna see me talk. Let's hope this is gonna be interesting. Thanks to everyone who's sent in their questions. You guys asked so many good questions and I'm not gonna be able to answer them all. So please forgive me if your question is not gonna be in this video. Sorry. Have you noticed any differences in your body since you went vegan? Clear skin, better hair, weight loss, anything like that. I used to have the grossest, choppiest, weakest nails a person could have. I would always hide them behind nail polish because I was super embarrassed that they were looking that way. And after 3 months of being vegan, my nails just started to grow like crazy and strong and everything, and they still do. It's pretty great. That not only has to do with eating vegan, but also with the fact that I started eating enough and I started eating whole plant-based foods, which helped my nails grow and also my hair. I went to the hairdresser like 2 months ago, 3 months ago maybe, 2 to 3 months ago. She said that she chopped this much off and still super long, and I don't know what to do. Yeah, it's too long for me. I don't know, maybe I should cut it myself, but I'm not gonna do that. Not only physical health, but also mental health wise. I'm not gonna say that all of your problems are going to be gone when you go vegan, but you definitely feel better about yourself more often because you're doing something good for your body, so you have more energy, and you're doing something good for the planet and for other people, and it makes you feel good. Even after a few weeks of eating vegan or just a plant-based diet, you feel so much better and you have better sleep. It's just easier to get up in the mornings. And yeah, a lot of people say that they notice a huge difference, and yeah, me as well. Hannah asks, how old are you and how long have you been vegan? Love your channel, by the way. Thanks, Hannah. I am 19 years old and I've been vegan since 2015. So in April, that's gonna be 3 years. Milo asks, do you work out? I do. I do yoga pretty much every day. Almost every day, right when I wake up, I do at least 20 minutes of yoga, 20 to 60 minutes. And it doesn't always have to mean a super sweaty workout session. Sometimes yoga can be super calming, relaxing, and just nice. I can recommend yoga to everyone. I literally have my yoga mat right next to my normal bed, so I just roll on over so that I do that first thing in the morning. I do not go to yoga classes. Maybe this year I will. I don't know. But I just do YouTube yoga sessions, or I do a free flow where I just put on music and do some yoga there. I will have a link to some channels that I like to watch in the description if you want to give it a shot as well. Carmen asks, do you get bloated often? What do you do against it or to avoid it? I don't feel like I get bloated too often. The only times when I really notice is when I've eaten too much, just right before I gone to bed. If I feel like I have a big snack before going to sleep, or I had dinner super late, then in the mornings I'm feeling kind of gross. I try to avoid doing that, but it happens. It's normal. It's not the end of the world. If I wake up feeling bloated, what I do is that I normally do a yoga practice that is themed around digestion and detox, and it's just a bunch of twists that you get your body into. It's not a hard workout or anything. It's super relaxing and makes you feel really good. What are some of your favorite places or sites in Germany? There's a lot of cool sites. My favorite city is Berlin. Not everyone likes it, but I really like Berlin. When I was a kid, we used to go there very often, so I have a lot of childhood memories and a good connection to that city. So Berlin is really cool, also for vegans. They have lots of cool vegan restaurants there to check out. Then I also really like nature-wise, the south of Germany, around the Alps, and they have beautiful lakes down there, so in the summer that's great. Also, we have a seaside. You have to be pretty lucky with the weather, so just come in August and you'll catch a glimpse of that 3-week summer. Lea Walden fragt, bist du in Deutschland geboren und zweisprachig aufgewachsen oder bist du irgendwann nach Deutschland gekommen? Nein, ich bin hier geboren. Wie ist es bei dir in der Schule, Arbeit, Ausbildung? Wird es da akzeptiert, dass du Veganerin bist, oder gibt es da viele Diskussionen? Ich bin vegan geworden, als ich noch in der Schule war. Und zu der Zeit haben es erstmal nicht so viele Leute gewusst. Und wenn, dann habe ich eher angesprochen. Vielleicht kennt ihr das, wenn man erst vegan wird, dann versucht man, alle Leute in seinem Umfeld dazu überzeugen. Und in der Schule habe ich sehr oft dann darüber geredet und vielleicht auch andere Leute damit genervt. Aber ja, dann später in der Arbeit war es dann erst so, dass ich erstmal gar nichts gesagt habe, da er ein bisschen zurückhaltend war und dann langsam drüber gesprochen habe, nur wenn mich jemand gefragt hat. Also da bin ich nicht jetzt auf die Leute zugegangen direkt. Es war ein komplett neues Umfeld. Und ja, da kannten sich die Leute damit auch gar nicht eher so aus. That goes in line with the next question. How do you convince others that the vegan lifestyle is the best one without being pushy? When you first go vegan, you've just gained all this like new wisdom from documentaries or books, and you want to share that with everyone, which is awesome. But like I said, especially in school, I did that as well. And let's just say it doesn't really gain you any friends. Also with my family, in the beginning I wasn't really nice about what they chose to eat, and I would like tell them different facts or be like, do you really want to eat that? And that just really closes people down, if that makes any sense. And it's not likely that they will come up to you then and ask questions about veganism. I know it sounds super cliche, but I feel like the best way to do it is just to be a good example. Be your happy, energetic vegan self, and people that are genuinely interested and might actually want to go vegan will come up to you and ask tons of questions, and yeah, they will be more intrigued by that. I feel like it's better to do it that way than to tell them what they're doing wrong. Just tell them what you were doing right. Quick example. In the beginning, my mom was really skeptical about veganism. But then after a few months of me being vegan and me trying out all those new products, and when I stopped being pushy towards everyone else, she actually came up to me, started learning about that more and more, went vegetarian, and now after like 3 years or so, like almost 3 years, she also wants to go vegan, which is pretty great. So good job, Mom. MMM74 asks, when is your ebook coming out? Love your channel. Thank you, MMM74. I'm working on my ebook. It's more work than I thought it was. I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna throw out this ebook. It's gonna go live in like January. No, it's not. If my planning goes how I planned it, then I'll have all the recipes done in March, and then I should be able to publish it in April. Ava asks, what was it that made you go vegan? Was it primarily for the animals or for your health? It was both. Before I went vegan, I was really into healthy living, like a healthy lifestyle, or what I thought was healthy back then. So that meant like low carb and a lot of animal products. I just thought that was healthy. I didn't really feel good, and like my body also didn't show any signs of health doing that. However, I was really intrigued by healthy living in general. The vegan lifestyle then seemed like super attractive to me and really like interesting, and I thought, you know what, it would just be cool to incorporate a lot more vegan products into my diet, and I can say, ooh, I ate something vegan today, or I went vegan for a week, and I just like planned that, in my mind. But then I saw this video on YouTube called 101 Reasons to Go Vegan. And I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna watch like 5 minutes of this. But then I ended up watching the entire thing and was completely mind blown and went vegan overnight. And then I was like, I can't continue to support that industry and just that whole suffering. So I thought, you know what? I'm going vegan. This video in particular is not like a documentary about slaughterhouses or anything. It is just a guy talking at a university, and he just talks about veganism so like logically, and it's pretty entertaining. I haven't seen it in a while, so anyways, but I will have a link to it down below because that was a video that completely changed me. I went vegan overnight, but it wasn't as hard for me since we already had a lot of like vegan milks at home or different vegan products. So I already knew what I don't know, oat milk tasted like. So it wasn't such a huge transition. If it is for you, what you can do is have a slow transition. Maybe over a month you say, okay, for the first week, I'm gonna do 2 vegan days. And then the next week, I'm gonna do 3 vegan days. Or you could start to only have vegan breakfasts for a month even, if it takes so long for you to get used to that, which is totally okay. Everyone's on their own journey, and another cliche saying, but that's true. Everyone just needs their own time, and that's totally fine. Sophia wants to know, how did you learn English so well, and some tips for learning languages? I always had a big interest for English. I wasn't really super awesome at it in school, but I was always really keen to learn this language. And when I was around 14 and 15, I discovered the internet and YouTube and TV shows and movies, and I would watch them in its original language with German subtitles. And after a few weeks, I changed them up to English subtitles. And then just one day I didn't need them anymore. Anytime a word would come up that I didn't know, I would look it up, see how it was pronounced, and just remember it, or even just write it down. Yeah, that's how I learned it. I also changed my phone to English. That's something that you can do if you want to learn a language. What was really funny is that I did that over the summer of 9th grade. And when I came back to school in 10th grade, my grades improved so much, and everyone thought that I spent the summer abroad. I was in the US or somewhere, and I was like, yeah, sure, I did that. I did not just spend all my time watching Daily Grace YouTube videos. It's not the best and most social way to learn a language. I feel like the best thing that you can do, if it's possible for you, spend some time abroad in that country that you want to learn the language from. And I'm gonna do that this year as well, which is really exciting. I'm not gonna tell you where yet, but I feel like it's gonna be pretty cool. Lee Rato asks, when you went vegan, did you lose your period, or did anything about your menstrual cycle change? Actually, it improved my menstrual cycle a lot. I already made a video about this, but before I went vegan, I, like I said, had a past with orthorexia and eating disordered mentality. My menstrual cycle stopped for 1.5 years before I went vegan. Let that just sink in. That's crazy. And that just stemmed from me not eating enough and exercising way too hard. I changed my diet completely and started eating more carbs and just eating more regularly, and I got my period back. And then all throughout being vegan, which is almost 3 years now, I get my period every single month, and it's awesome. And I know that most girls are annoyed by their periods, but every month I'm really excited and happy about that, because it's a sign that you're healthy and well. So if you have any kind of issues or problems, the first thing that I would look at is make sure that you get enough nutrients and calories in. Then I would look at if you're exercising too much, and a third thing would be mental stress, anxiety, and stuff like that. Funny thing was, I even went to the doctors when I lost my menstrual cycle, and they even asked me, but you don't eat vegan, right? Because that would be very bad for your menstrual cycle. It really is about making sure that you eat properly and that you don't stress out too much, and then your period should come back naturally. Emma Olivia wants to know, what is your favorite store to shop at? I recently made a video about this, so you can check it out. It's called What I Buy as a Vegan in Germany. I will link it up here somewhere, and you can watch it and check it out. And that's all the questions that I'm going to be answering today. I hope this was kind of interesting. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here. Just in general. I can't kind of believe it that we're over 80,000, I think. It blows my mind every day. So thank you so much. You are very much appreciated, and it's just really fun and awesome when you get to do something that you love, and you get to share it with so many people. And I'm getting cheesy and I don't want to, so I'm gonna end this now. Subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you soon. Bye!